Hey, what's up, guys? How are you? Welcome back to another episode of the Nose Knows Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Chris, aka The Nose, and we've got another NASCAR episode for you today. We're heading to one of the most historic tracks in all of motorsports, the legendary Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the Brickyard 400. The Yard of Bricks is unlike any other track on the NASCAR schedule. This 2.5-mile rectangular oval demands precision, patience, and perfect execution. With only 9-degree banking in the corners, this race isn't about just having the fastest car. It's about braking, corner exit speed, the management of strategy, and making the right moves at the right time. The race will be 160 laps. Stage 1, you'll have 50 laps. Same thing in stage 2, you'll have 50 laps. And the final stage will be 60 laps. Winning at Indianapolis is one of the biggest accomplishments a NASCAR driver can achieve. The names on the Brickyard Trophy include some of the greatest champions in the sport's history, and every driver, they want their name added to that list. The key storylines, let's start with the big storyline heading into this weekend. We got Denny Hamlin as he enters as one of the race favorites. Denny Hamlin continues to chase one of the few accomplishments missing from his incredible career, a Brickyard 400 victory. A win here would complete NASCAR's prestigious Grand Slam for him. Coming off strong performances at flat tracks, including his recent success at Pocono, Denny Hamlin has to be considered one of the drivers to beat this weekend. Next driver will be Bubba Wallace. He returns as a defending race champion. Bubba Wallace shocked the field last year with a dramatic fuel mileage victory in overtime. Indianapolis has quickly become one of his best tracks with 4 straight top 10 finishes at the Brickyard. If there's one driver that is looking to prove last year was not a fluke, it is Bubba Wallace. Kyle Larson is looking to return to victory lane here. Larson won the 2024 Brickyard 400 and has been one of the strongest drivers since NASCAR returned to Indianapolis. The number 5 team has finished inside the top 2 in both races since the Brickyard returned to the Cup schedule, and Kyle Larson knows exactly what it takes to get around this track. The In-Season Challenge Championship is also on the line. You have Ryan Blaney. He will go to battle with Todd Gilliland for the $1 million prize. Ryan Blaney comes in as the favorite, but Todd Gilliland has been one of the biggest surprises at Indianapolis. His 2 previous starts at this track has been both resulted in top 10 finishes, with both of those run in the 6th place. Can the underdog pull off the upset? There's more on that later on this episode. So let's get right into my lineup for the Brickyard 400. My first driver will be the 23 car of Bubba Wallace. Indianapolis has quickly become Bubba's best track. He has finished inside the top 10 in his last 4 races here and has shown race-winning speed every time he comes to the Brickyard. As a defending race winner, I expect Bubba to be aggressive and confident this weekend. My next driver will be the 20 car of Christopher Bell. Christopher Bell has quietly been one of the strongest Indianapolis drivers. In his 3 oval starts here, he has 2 top 10 finishes and has never finished worse than 12th place. With Toyota's speed this season, Christopher Bell is a driver I expect to be fighting near the front. My next driver will be the 5 car of Kyle Larson. Larson is always a threat at Indianapolis. He won this race, like I said, back in 2024, and he's finished runner-up last year. The number 5 team knows how to get around this place, and I wouldn't be surprised if Kyle Larson finds himself battling for another Brickyard trophy. My next driver will be the 2 car of Austin Cindric. This is a big weekend for Team Penske, with Roger Penske owning the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Austin Cindric showed speed here last year. He led 40 laps, and this could be a stinky good opportunity for him to make some noise. My 5th driver will be Todd Gilliland, the number 34 car. This is the big underdog pick right here. Todd Gilliland has been incredibly good at Indianapolis, finishing sixth in both of his Cup starts here. With $1 million on the line against Ryan Blaney, this is the biggest race of his career. My garage driver will be the one he's going against, the 12 car of Ryan Blaney. Blaney has been one of Ford's strongest drivers this season and enters Indianapolis with a great opportunity to add another big win to his resume. Let's take a look at the matchups. The first matchup is Todd Gilliland versus Ryan Blaney. My pick here, I wanted to go with Todd Gilliland so bad because he's the underdog, but I will be going for Ryan Blaney in this one. The matchup decides the in-season challenge championship and the $1 million. Todd Gilliland has the history at Indianapolis, but Blaney has the experience and the speed. The 2023 Cup champion has been one of Ford's best drivers and should be in contention all day long. The next matchup will be Bubba Wallace versus Christopher Bell. This is another tough one, but my pick here will be Bubba Wallace. This is a tough one because both drivers have been excellent here. Christopher Bell has the speed, but Bubba's confidence at Indianapolis cannot be ignored. As a defending race winner, I'll take Bubba in this matchup. The next matchup will be the 22 car of Joey Logano versus Chase Briscoe. My pick here will be the 19 car of Chase Briscoe. Logano has plenty of experience here, but Briscoe is a hometown driver who knows this place very well. The Toyota program has been strong, and I think Chase Briscoe has a chance to surprise some people here. The last matchup will be the 6 car Brad Keselowski versus the 77 car of Carson Hocevar. My pick here will be Brad Keselowski. I might have to change this one. I will let you know in the comments as qualifying just wrapped up, and we all know that Carson Hocevar has grabbed that pole position, so he looks like a strong contender this weekend. But I'll let you know in the comments if I've changed this from Brad Keselowski to the 77 car. But Carson Hocevar has shown flashes of speed, but Indianapolis rewards experience. Keselowski is a former Brickyard winner, and he has been strong at this track throughout his career. My 36 for 36 pick this week will be the 34 car of Todd Gilliland. This might be the biggest value pick on the board. Indianapolis has been the best track on the schedule for Gilliland, and with $1 million prize waiting, I expect him to give everything that he has this weekend. For my best bets last week, as if you watched the North Wilkesboro recap, you've seen that we put 2 units on the line and we walked away winning 2.28 units, something like that. But hopefully this week's going to be another good one here. But here are my Brickyard 400 best bets. For my top 10s, I got Bubba Wallace, a top 10 at minus 155. I like the 34 car of Todd Gilliland to have a top 10 at plus 500. Brad Keselowski, a top 10 at plus 190. Daniel Suarez, a top 10 at plus 270. And Daniel Suarez, during qualifying, he is starting on the outside row in number 2. So I think that might hit right there. Chase Briscoe, he shows great speed at this track for a top 10 at minus 180. It's a little juicy, but I like it. I like Alex Bowman for a top 10 at plus 290. For a top 3 bet, I like Danny Hamlin, a top 3 at plus 145. And I only have one outright winner this week, and it'll be Bubba Wallace, outright winner at plus 1,200. That's going to do it for today's episode of the Nose Knows Sports Podcast. If you enjoyed the show, make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment, leave a review, and share it with your fellow NASCAR fans. Every subscription, every download, every comment, and every share. It all helps this podcast continue to grow, and I appreciate every single person who takes the time to listen. As always, thank you for listening. This has been another episode of the Nose Knows Sports Podcast. Enjoy the race, and I'll catch y'all next week. God bless.